guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make this granny square scarf, and if you haven't watched part 1 on how to make the individual squares, go watch that one first. And yeah, let's get right into the video. So first you want to line up your granny squares and make sure the wrong sides are in the inside. Then we're just going to insert our hook in the middle stitch of the 3 stitches we made on our last round. I like to attach my yarn by tying a knot, and once you attach the yarn, you're just going to insert your hook where you attached it and pull up a loop and chain 1. So now to connect the squares, you're just going to insert your hook into the back loop only on both stitches, and then we're just going to single crochet, and we're going to do this all the way down until you get back into that middle stitch from the group of 3 that we made from the last round. And once you get back to that middle stitch from the group of 3 from the corner, you're going to go through both loops and put a single crochet. So now we're ready to attach the next set of squares. So you just want to make sure the wrong side is on the inside, and we're going to attach it the same way. So we're going to go find that middle stitch, and I should have went through both loops, but go through both loops. Oh, actually I did. Okay, go through both loops, and you're going to put another single crochet. And now we're just going to continue like normal by going through the back loops only, with a single crochet. And you're going to do this all the way down until you get to that middle corner stitch, and you're going to go through both loops again on that. And this is basically how you're going to connect all of your squares together. And I'm going to meet you guys back once I finish connecting all of the squares. So once you've connected all of your squares, you're just going to chain 2 and fasten off. Okay, so now we're ready to connect the squares the other way. So you want to make sure they're not twisted, and if they are, you want to turn them the right way. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it all in one go. So we're going to have to do it one by one. So I know I connected mine in this clip in the middle stitch, but you actually want to go to the right of the middle stitch. I think that looks better, and you want to go through both loops and just attach your yarn. And we're just going to connect it just how we connected the other one. So back loops only using a single crochet. And once we get to like the middle part of the square where we ended off on the white round, it might be a little tricky because of the knot. So you can choose to like skip over it or force your hook in it. I just skipped over it and you can't tell. So you can just do whatever you like. And once you reach the end of the first square, you're just gonna go over into the next square, the next stitch, and yeah, continue like normal. And when you get to the end, you want to make sure you're going into the last stitch of the group of 3 that we made from the previous round. And I like to use or go through both loops on that as well. So now we're going to fasten off by chaining 2 and leaving a tail to weave in at the end. And we're just going to repeat this on all the squares. Alright, so now I attached all of my squares together, so now I'm just going to weave in some of the ends because I don't really like to leave it. Well, this technically is the end of the project because all we have to do is attach the tassels and then we're going to be done. But I want to weave in all of these ends, and yeah, I just like to show this part in case some of you guys don't know how to do it. And I'm paranoid. I don't want my project unraveling. Now we're moving on to the tassels that we need to add on each end of the scarves, and you can skip this part if you don't want to do this part, but I'm just going to pick an object where I can wrap around, and this is going to be the length of the tassels. We are going to trim it, so just find an object in your house that you can wrap around. You can use a CD player, a scale, and just wrap it around however much thickness you want your tassels to be. I wrap mine around 10 times, and yeah, I'm just going to cut it off, hold it together, and yeah, just cut it in half. And you want to keep in mind this number because you want each tassel to have the same amount. Okay, so now I'm going to take a big hook and insert it where I want my first tassel to be, so that first space, and I'm just going to pull through with the yarn. Make sure they're even. We're going to pull our yarn through and remove our hook, and we're just going to put our fingers in and pull through the rest of the yarn. And also keep in mind the direction that you insert your hook, because you want it to be the same as when you insert the rest of your tassels. And mine was from back to front, so if you're doing back to front, make sure the rest of your tassels are being inserted the same direction. So yeah, that's super simple, and I'm just going to repeat that. I think I did 14 tassels, I believe, 7 on each square. And for the next one, I'm going to skip 3 stitches, and actually not 3 stitches. I'm going to skip 2 stitches and insert my hook where I want my next tassel to be, and I'm just going to repeat this whole process. Okay, so yeah, I did do 7 tassels for each square. So now you're just going to repeat the same thing that you did on this square on the other side. All right, so now I'm ready to trim. I don't know if this is the best way to go about it, but this is how I did it. I just fold over my scarf, and yeah, I'm just cutting where I want my tassels to go, and yeah, try to make it as even as possible. This concludes my tutorial, and if you recreate this scarf, be sure to tag me on Instagram, and yeah, I would love to see yours. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.